Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, JEM Holographic, the 80s icon of drag, and if you watched last week's video, you would know that I was able to get my hands on the new TLS Toys JEM and My Buddy, which is sitting right here. If you guys would like to know my thoughts, opinions, and of course a comparison to the original 1986 My Buddy that this doll is based off of, please keep watching. Alright, let's not waste any time and open this doll up. Now, first impressions, you guys, you probably don't know this about me, but aside from collecting JEM dolls, making Chucky replicas for a living, I also am obsessed with My Buddy dolls. Now, just a little bit of history. When I was a baby, I had a blonde My Buddy doll, and that sparked my interest in dolls from a very young age. Eventually, that led me to my love for Chucky, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, what are you waiting for? Go follow me on Instagram. You will see that I am a professional Chucky replicator. I make screen-accurate replicas of Chucky and the wedding bell from Bride of Chucky, as well as some original concepts like the Good Gal. If it was not for me having a My Buddy as a kid, I would not be in this position that I am now, where I am able to express my art through doll making. As an appreciator of the original My Buddy and a little collector myself, I have a few dolls in my collection. Maybe one day I'll make a video showing you guys my entire doll collection once I get it set up. You would not believe my excitement in September of last year when Toy Book released images of the new JEM and My Buddy, and then they went radio silent. And we didn't find out any information until the beginning of this year, when we found out that both dolls would be releasing to Walmart as a Walmart exclusive on February 1st. Like I said in my last video, again, if you guys did not watch it, I will leave the link down below. When I reviewed the TLS Toys JEM, I was a super stalker, super sleuth, trying to find when I can get my hands on these dolls. And as luck would have it, I was able to find it at a Walmart close to me, and you will not believe my excitement when I first saw them. I think that this doll is so cute. I do have thoughts. I do have opinions. Let's get into his box. Now, I will insert a picture of what the original My Buddy was packaged in. It was a tall window box that the doll stood up in, and the doll is also 21 inches tall. This new release My Buddy is 18 inches tall, and I have a theory as to why that is, and I'll tell you that now. I think that because these are new interpretations of the dolls and not direct reproductions, due to modern trends with dolls, bigger dolls tend to not sell as well. That's also why I feel like the TLS Toys JEM was just a little bit shorter than the original and not quite the same proportions. As a collector, would I have loved a straight reproduction of both dolls? Yes. But I am also willing to give TLS Toys a little bit of credit when it came to recreating the My Buddy and JEM dolls. So like I said, the original My Buddy was packaged in a tall window box that the doll was standing up in, and this doll is in an open-faced box, meaning when you're in the store, you can touch the doll, you can feel its face, you can run your fingers through its hair, feel its shoes, everything. And I have another theory as to why that is, and I feel like it's just because market trends. Dolls like this are typically packaged in packaging like this because they're easier access for kids to have tactical feel if they want to buy the toy or not. And that's why I feel like this is 18 inches. 18 inches is also a popular size for American Girl and other dolls that are in that same ilk, like Our Generation or My Life As dolls. Those are 18 inches tall, and that's why I feel like this one is 18 inches tall as well, just due to how everything is nowadays with toys. But speaking of his little box here, they did get the logo and the frog, which in 1995 they did do a complete overhaul of the My Buddy dolls and they changed the logo. The frog was still there, but it was slightly different, and this is a direct recreation of the original packaging. This is the side here, it just says My Buddy, a real pal. The fun part is the back, where unlike the JEM, where they included all of the original artwork, for this doll they decided to create original artwork, which, as much as I would love to have seen a child model here holding the doll, I think that would have been a really fun nod to the original. I do like this new artwork, I think it's very cute, and I will read you guys what it says on the back. So This is a friend to the end, and no, that's not a reference to Child's Play. That was on the original My Buddy doll boxes. But it says My Buddy, a real pal, and then it says, my buddy is a little kid's best friend. He's always ready to play or share a quiet moment. And then it says the same thing in Spanish and French. And then there's a whole bunch of information here that I'm not going to read because this is a note to parents. I'm sure you can find what this says in, you know, when you find the doll in real life or online. I'm going to tell you that it has nothing to do with the purpose of this video today. And on the little arm tag here, it has the lyrics to the My Buddy jingle, which we should all know what that is.
My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy, wherever I go, he goes. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy and me.
I am going to keep the little arm tag on, but I am going to unbox him from his box. And he is just held together with some zip ties, to be honest. And I'm gonna try to get him out of here in a way that keeps the integrity of the box, because I will seat him in his box once I have him out, because it's cute and I think it's gonna look really nice on my shelf with my other dolls. So just give me a moment, I'm gonna unbox him, I'll be right back. Alright you guys, I have freed him from his box, and before I take him out, which I'm super excited to do, I just want to let you guys know that cutting all of the zip ties without accidentally hitting the doll was super hard. I managed to do it because I'm a professional, but if you want to keep the integrity of the box, if you're a kid, please ask for help from your parent. Or what you can do is just cut the tape on the box like you're supposed to and then reform it. I just don't have time for that. But I have him free, so oh my goodness! Oh my god. He is so cute. He is so stinking cute. So, yes, like I said before, this is a recreation of the original, and he is 18 inches tall. He does have removable clothes, although I don't think you should remove them, just because this is how it's supposed to look. He also has a removable hat, but I'm not going to take the hat off. I'm going to keep his hat on. He is very plush, and his head is made of a hard vinyl. He does have attached sewn-on shoes that are just printed, and the original My Buddy came with removable shoes, but I feel like the reason why they decided not to do that is for, one, cost reasons. This doll is $35 at Walmart, and I just feel like that would have added to the cost, but also, again, this is a child's toy. There's no real reason for the shoes to come off. And even the later releases of the My Buddy had non-removable shoes. But this is the version, the brunette version, and if you know anything about the My Buddies, you would know that they came out with 3 versions originally. There was the brunette version, the blonde version, and the African American version. And as far as I know for now, it's just going to be the brunette version of the doll, although I do hope that they do expand the line with the other versions, as well as Kid Sister. I feel like, you know, My Buddy is brought up a lot in pop culture, but Kid Sister is kind of left in the dust. Now, he does feature his iconic striped sweater. This is printed material, and his overalls, these are not real buttons, these are sewn on buttons. And if I turn him to the back here, you can see he does have Velcro on his overall straps, so they're supposed to be crossed in the back, but they came, you know, straight backs. It's fine. I'm probably gonna fix that just because I know it's there. And his shirt is removable, and he does have a nice soft fabric as his body, just like the originals. You can see his hands, the detailing on his hands is very reminiscent to the original, and his face is super cute. It is so expressive. He looks kind of mischievous. He looks kind of sweet. You know, he's just a cute little doll. So, like I said in the intro, I am actually going to compare this to an original. So let me grab that right now. And we are back, and I have my original 1986 My Buddy in his mostly complete original outfit. Now, comparing these two is like older brother and younger brother. They look alike, they have the same parents, but they are completely different. I do feel like the Loyal Subjects did a fantastic job recreating the look of the My Buddy doll for the modern era. But I always will love the charm of the original one, the size. I do love larger dolls. Something about them, it just gets my goat. I love the size of the original, and you wouldn't think that this being 21 inches, this being 18 inches is a huge deal, but the size difference is super noticeable, as I'm sure you guys can see just with them sitting next to one another. Like, he can sit in his lap completely. Like, it's almost like My Buddy has a My Buddy doll himself. Not a point against the Loyal Subjects at all for the size. Like I said, I understand why the doll is the size that it is. But in comparison to the original, now just starting from head, the hat is obviously a different color. This, to me, it's not the same fabric as the shoes, but it's definitely the same color blue. And to me, that makes a whole lot more sense than the original. The original has a denim hat, and this is some sort of denim. I can feel that it is denim. Later releases had a plain cotton hat in the same color that was the overalls. And of course we have the striped sweater. Now this is actually a knit fabric. It is not printed on like this one is. This is an actual knit fabric here. And then we have the red overalls with the real buttons that actually come off of the bib. So there's buttonholes. That's how they were dressed originally. And then these are not his original shoes. When I got him, he did not have shoes. So I was able to get these white shoes, which were seen on later releases of the My Buddy. But they are removable. And this doll would have come with these light blue shoes as well in the same style. The face is definitely different. They did put more, I wouldn't say effort, but they put more of a design in his eyes. I'm gonna get some up close photos for you guys to see, but they put way more detail into his eyes than they did his eyes. And of course he has his little freckles and his little mouth. It really does seem like what they did with this was they 3D scanned an original and shrunk it, because the sculpts literally look that similar. Like, I can't tell if there's really any difference. Not that this sculpt is super specific. It's very barren. All of the detail is really painted on. But if they did do that, points to TLS Toys, because they completely re-sculpted the JEM doll. They didn't use anything from the originals. And if they did in fact do a 3D scan and make this smaller, points to them. As far as doll collecting goes, I am excited to see what this new line has to offer. Like I said, if they come out with the other versions. It was kind of disappointing to only have this one version available right now, but who knows? Maybe in the future they will come out with the blonde and the African American versions, because I would love to have little buddies for My Buddy dolls here. If you're new to collecting My Buddy, the originals are found for pretty cheap online. They were super popular. They're in no way rare. Do not pay more than they're worth, because there are people who are trying to sell these for a lot. These new dolls are only $35. Please find them in the store. Do not pay a scalper on eBay. You're not going to miss out. These are not limited edition, okay? But if you are a new collector, I do feel like this is a good starting point. Of course, if you're a kid, these are made for you. Please buy them. Please enjoy them. Please play with them and have so many adventures. If you are a vintage collector like me, I do feel like you will love the reinterpretation of this doll. It is so cute. It is so cute. I can't get over how cute he is. And of course, if you're like me and you love them both, get them both. But you guys, that is going to be it from me. If you want my verdict on the TLS Toys My Buddy, it is going to be a yes. Buy it. It's fantastic. Of course, leave some for the kids. Adult collectors, don't be greedy. Leave some for the kids. That's what they're made for. Just buy your one and then wait a couple of weeks and get another one. It's not that serious. But I definitely would recommend, if you are looking to buy the new My Buddy, coming from a My Buddy collector and a Chucky replicator who knows their stuff about the dolls, I recommend it. I do. For the price, for the quality, it's fantastic. And of course, the originals will always be there to have those little adventures as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know what you thought in the comments down below. While you're down there, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell and set the setting to all so you don't miss any of my new videos. And with that, guys, I'm going to let you go. As always, be bold, be beautiful, be truly, truly outrageous, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!